You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Days of Our Lives fans. It is Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I have got your Days of Our Lives early weekly spoilers edition for August 14th through 18th, 2023. How did it get to be the middle of August when it was just July? Where did summer go? I don't even know. All right, we are going to dig in right now. So Brady Black agrees with Chloe Lane about something. And, you know, maybe they're talking about the proposal from Xander coming really fast. I don't know. There is a promo photo showing Brady and Chloe kissing. The photo wasn't dated. It was in the most recent soap opera magazine, so I can't show it to you because they're the only ones who have it right now. And it's pretty interesting, and I'm sure Xander is going to be furious when he finds out about the kiss. I don't know if the kiss is happening the week before or if we're going to see it on early next week on Monday, because later next week, in fact, Brady gets into a physical fight with Xander. And if Xander found out that Brady kissed his girlfriend, not only his girlfriend, but the woman he hopes, will be his fiance, he is justifiably going to lose his temper. And that should be pretty interesting. All right, before we dig into our next early weekly spoiler for Days, if you haven't already, please reach down, click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our Days of Our Lives spoilers, news, and more. So we have Johnny DiMera admitting to Chanel Dupree that he has got feelings for her again, or still, I guess, depending on how he says it. So the week prior, that ends on August 11th, Friday, August 11th, during this week, we have Chanel having a very rough week. There was a surprise health inspection, and she was missing this little sticker, and the mayor took the chance to close down Sweet Bits again when she was, just getting it open. And he's unsympathetic and doesn't care, so he's just tormenting her. And right after that, she had turned to Johnny for some comfort. And then he's going to admit to feelings for her. It's kind of interesting because in last week's promo, so I don't know if he's going to repeat some of the things he said, or maybe some of the scenes from the promo aren't happening until the following week. Because in the promo, he's saying to her about how amazing she is, and there's no one like her and never will be, and she still has a place in his heart, yada, yada, yada. So Johnny still cares about her, and even more so now that he's lost out on Wendy Shen. And Chanel, she did really like him, and she is very close to him. But she had a couple of recent kisses with Talia, but then she thinks Talia's completely straight and was just manipulating her to benefit Colin. But then Talia just told Rafe that she while she wasn't into women, she felt something while she was kissing Chanel. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes. Maybe Johnny's going to find himself in another love triangle, but this time with two women instead of two men. All right. We also see the revelation of Victor Kiriakis' death. So we're going to hear something about his plane going off course. Looks like he's coming back from Greece to Salem, where he was visiting Bo Brady. And the family's going to find out that his plane is missing, and then they're going to find out that it's gone down and that he has died. So that is how they're sending John Aniston's character off the show after all these years. And we'd mentioned before that there was this, rumorish article from the UK's Daily Mail saying that Jennifer Aniston was very upset with this ending because she doesn't really like to fly and she's scared to fly. Who knows if that was true? And other fans had said that shouldn't matter. They don't have to consult her, which totally true as well. And I still wonder if we might get a scene of her as a mourner at her dad's character's funeral. I feel like it would have been more feasible if NBC still had it on the network, but with it being on streaming, who knows if she'll show up. I mean, that's totally up to her. I'd like to see it. I think it'd be really cool. It'd be really cool is if Matt LeBlanc from Friends also showed up as Dr. Drake Ramore from Days of Our Lives. Just an aside, if we're just bringing people from Friends in. All right, we have another early spoiler about Kate Roberts being overcome with grief. Of course, she's overcome. The father of her son, Philip Kiriakis, has died tragically in a plane crash. We do know that Philip Kiriakis is coming back soon. Jean-Paul Lavoisier is going to be in the role instead of J. Kenneth Johnson this time. So I'm guessing after Kate gets the news, she's going to contact Philip. Philip is supposed to be dead, and Brady's not going to be very happy to see him. And everybody, except for just a few people, think he's still dead. So unless he's going to come to the funeral incognito, that'd be kind of interesting, wouldn't it? All right, one last early edition spoiler, and then that's it. Before we do that, though, if you haven't already, please reach down, click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our Days of Our Lives updates. Also, check back on our channel later in the week for full dated Days of Our Lives, weekly spoilers, 2-week spoilers, and more. And if you enjoyed this, we love that thumbs up. Click a like. All right. So Sean Brady is struggling in the aftermath of Victor's tragic passing. I'm sure he is. Already, Sean was struggling with Bo Brady being in a coma, and now with Victor being dead. It's just a whole lot for Sean. Plus, that crazy temporary mayor has made Sean police commissioner. Ordinarily, sure, Sean he'd be a fine police commissioner, but while he's struggling with some sort of blossoming alcohol addiction because of all the stress in his life and the grief in his life and the sadness in his life, it's kind of not a good idea for him to have his hand on the tiller at the police department. And this is just, it's too much. I feel like it's a 1-2-3 punch. Bo, and then this police commissioner thing, and then the Victor death thing. So we'll see how it goes, but let's hope Sean doesn't go too dark. Although when they do take characters dark, a lot of times the actors wind up with really great scenes for their Emmy reel. So maybe Brandon Beamer will be nominated next year for Best Supporting Actor. We shall see. Share your comments below, and please come back soon for more on your favorite streaming soap opera.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.